Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here and you're watching the detailed camera review of the new premium smartphone from Oppo in India, the Oppo Reno 2Z with quad rear cameras. The Oppo Reno 2Z was announced in India for a price of Rs 29,999 and comes with quad rear cameras. So let's find out how the camera performance is in this price segment. In terms of the camera hardware, it sports a quad rear camera with 48 megapixel primary camera with Sony IMX586 sensor and f1.7 aperture. There is a secondary 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, a third 2 megapixel mono sensor and a fourth 2 megapixel depth sensor. There is also an LED flash included. The front camera is a 16 megapixel shooter with f2.0 aperture and is a pop-up selfie camera. So let's find out how the camera performance is in this price segment. First up, the daylight captures. From the daylight shots you can see that the 48 megapixel camera offers great clarity for the price segment. There is good amount of details on offer and the sharpness levels are also impressive. The colors are also impressive and it produces more or less natural colors, which is something a lot of cameras often doesn't do well. The phone also comes with auto HDR mode, which works pretty well, and the dynamic range is also really good. The Oppo Reno 2Z is one of the really performing cameras in the sub 30k price segment. Looking at the close-up shots, you can see that the phone does an impressive job in bringing the details and the colors are also good, although there is a tendency to make the images a bit warmer. The details and sharpness levels are also impressive. The phone also comes with an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and here again the performance is pretty good. While the colors are good, the sharpness levels are not as good as the primary camera, which is quite understandable, but it is still very much usable with the ultra wide angle shots. Now next, moving on to the portrait shots. Here again the images looks pretty good and offer good sharp portrait photos. The edge detection portrait shots are good, but it is a bit inconsistent here and there. But nevertheless, it does a pretty good job and gets the edges right on most of the occasions. Now moving on to the low light images. The phone has f1.7 aperture and it produces very good results in low light and indoor lighting conditions. Even in extreme low light situations, the results are probably one of the best we have seen in this price segment and very much usable. In case of extreme low light condition, the phone has a night mode or the ultra dark mode, which does an impressive job in bringing the details and reducing the noise. The images are sharp and offer great details. So this is the camera sample taken with the Reno 2Z, which has this 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 sensor, and this has electronic image stabilization included, and it can record videos in 1080p resolution both in 30 and 60 fps. There is also 4K Ultra HD support, but EIS is limited to 1080p resolution, and you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the videos and also the audio output from the rear camera on the Oppo Reno 2Z. So this is the 4K Ultra HD camera sample taken with the Reno 2Z. So 4K is supported at 30 fps, so you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output available. There is no stabilization included for the 4K sample, so you can see how good the quality has come on the Reno 2Z. So right now we are showing a new feature in Oppo Reno 2Z which allows you to get a bokeh effect for video. So right now we are recording this video using the rear camera with the portrait mode, or rather the bokeh mode on for the video recording, and you can see that the background gets blurred, and this is pretty neat implementation from Oppo on the Reno 2Z. Finally, the selfie experience. The 16 megapixel pop-up selfie camera performance is good. The images have good details and they are sharp as well. The colors are also natural looking and it is in saturated. Since selfies are more of a personal choice, we would leave it to your viewers to decide on the quality. The phone also comes with portrait mode for selfies, and here again it is quite average with a lot of missed edges, especially when the background is a bit complex. These are issues which can be fixed via software updates. So summing up, how does the camera on the Oppo Reno 2Z stack up with the competition? The quad cameras on the Reno 2Z does an impressive job in bringing great photos with the Sony's IMX586 sensor, and they're probably one of the best in the segment. With good close-up shots, portraits and night mode, the phone does an all-round performance in the camera department. The video recording is also pretty good. So what do you guys think about the camera? Do share in your thoughts on the same in the comment section. So this is Nirmal signing off with the detailed camera review of the Oppo Reno 2Z. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.